Has this ever happened to you where you're in a pinch and you need to make some stickers and your screen printing and everything's not working out? Well, today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. So step one, we're going to make some screens with some photo light sensitive emulsion. So there's this light sensitive stuff, you got to add some water to it, shake it up, and add it to this stuff. And then you just mix it on up, cap it, shake that bad boy up, shake it up, and it should be good to go. So I have a screen, but I don't have the thing to coat it, so I'm just going to use a squeegee and kind of very gettily coat it. But it'll work, we'll see. So just add all that emulsion. Also, you should be doing this in a dark room because it is sensitive to light. But I figured we'll be okay. What's the worst that could happen? I feel like that's foreshadowing, but actually this did work out, so that was nice. I just get back in front of it, so it was nice and smooth as I can get it with a squeegee. And then I interrupted band practice. Marshall does band practice in the studio. And while I was there making a design for stickers right there in the corner. You see me? That's me. That's me right there. And so I was just working, listening to some nice music. And you'd think I would have made something really cool because it took a long time. But all I did was drink and listen to music. Is that true? That might be true. This is what I made. Whoa. Miss you when we're not together and the words aren't together. So I got it cut out with a Cricut. And it was just not working out. Weeding that was a nightmare. And I just gave up. So I'm like, let's just print it out on some transparency sheet. Because that's going to be better. So I did that. And then I got my screen out of the dark. Oh, because it dried in the dark. I forgot to mention that. I flipped over my stencil so I could read it right and sprayed that side with sticky and then flipped it so I couldn't read it right. And now I just got a light, nice powerful like normal light, I guess. I just let it sit there for 15 minutes. Then once it was done, I took it and I sprayed with some water. I could kind of see an image, and then when I sprayed the water and let it sit, and I kind of really could see an image, so I'm like, okay, it's gonna work. Fingers crossed it's gonna work. Sprayed it. Used my little scrubbies on my fingers to get as much out as I could. Took it to a hose, that worked. Or if you don't have a hose, you can use a spray bottle. It just takes forever, and don't spray too hard because that's what I did down there, and it blew out. So that's just not gonna work. But the rest should work. So I taped it off, and then flipped it over on the back, and I taped off that part that was blown out, so I don't have to deal with it. And now I got some clear vinyl. I think this is stuff they use to cover books. Then I got some spray. Or sticky spray, tacky spray. Put that on the table so that would lay flat. Put that down, clamped it down on there, and then I got some oil paint, which, oops, I spilled and I started panicking because I'm like, oh, it's gonna spill over through the screen and it's gonna make a big mess on little spots with the words. So I quickly just did a quick squeegee, hoping for the best, unclamped it. And then when you have something that's air dry, you want to flood it. I can't remember what it's called. You want to flood it again so that it doesn't dry in the screen. But it looked like it worked. So I just laid down another one, put the screen back down, printed it. I didn't use a clamp this time. And backflooded it so that it doesn't dry in the screen. Anyways, so I just did that over and over again. As much as that vinyl, as much as I had. Over and over and over and over again. I think that's a song. Then once it was dry, I just cut it. And yeah, it should work. Cut it into 2 strips, and then I was going to cut each one individually out, which took forever. So I did it. I wanted to test and make sure that it looked good. And yeah, I think it was kind of like sketchy looking, which made for fun effect. Yeah. So now just to cut them all out. The whole purpose of cutting them out was I wanted to put them in the ring orders so people could have little stickers. So I did that, and once again interrupted band practice. This was another day, but I got them all in there. Cool. And now. Well, come to find out after testing on my phone, it scratches off. I shouldn't have used that paint. If I would have just looked at one of my old tutorials on the interwebs, I would have realized that I used plastisol ink, and then I cured it like you would a t-shirt, and that worked really well. So I'm just gonna have to redo this for the future orders. Cool, and I did that. So, new stickers, and yeah, they look good. Yeah, I want to show you what I sent out. A little package with the ring box, the little things in the rings, and then on the inside of the box, there's a secret bottom with a little secret QR code that sends you to a secret shop, which brings us to the sponsor, Squarespace. So if you go to the back end of my Squarespace website and go to the not linked pages, I have a little store. You can add a physical product, upload your photos, drag and drop the photos how you want it, change the name, add a description, change the price, and it's gonna be on sale because it's in the secret shop. Change the quantity and add the variations. So all the different sizes for these rings, save that, and I'm gonna copy and paste that font in there because I like it. Lastly, I'm gonna hide this other one. So now that's hidden, all that shows up is the chain ring, and it's looking good. So look back at the store, the settings, make sure the password's good. And because it's an unlinked page, no one will be able to get to it without the QR code and the password. So cool. Okay, so night before Marshall's concert, he was like, you should play a second keyboard. And so I did it. I learned the songs, not even the songs, just a couple of them, and played. See, that's me right there, playing on a keyboard. Watch out, world, I'm in a band. You better watch out. It's sweet little Adam, main keyboard boy. You can see it in this one. It points it out. Oh, you need to start playing. And then for the ones that I wasn't in, because I was only in like 3 of the songs, I would jump into the crowd. See, I'm not there anymore. You can find me in the crowd. Oh, there I am in the crowd.
I'm too shy.
He's too shy.
Take it away, Joey.
You want to do any more poses?
I'm scared.
Alright, so be sure to like and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that bell notification. And yeah.